Welcome to the 224 Podcast. Powerful.
I am a revolutionary.
Provocative.
We want freedom by any means necessary.
Inspiring.
Here we go.
And now, your hosts, Tyson and Jay.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
What's up? Damn, right? You smoke cigarettes, man. What you got going on?
Smoking 5 Black and Miles before I got on there, brother.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Feed it some lettuce. I smoke Black and Miles too.
Dipped them in honey, then dipped them in Hennessy, then dipped them in bargain fluid.
Well, I ate them afterwards.
God
Hell
damn.
yeah.
I rolled that shit in tree bark.
Chicken fried Black and Miles.
Then they gonna be like, these niggas cool.
Yeah, man. This is crazy.
And fuck y'all niggas.
Absolutely, man.
Somebody smoking no chicken fried Black and Miles. I don't think.
I hope not.
I hope not.
Listen, somewhere in this crazy world, somebody is smoking a chicken fried
If a nigga smoking a chicken fried Black and Mild,
I swear to God,
do the community a favor and blow that nigga head smooth the fuck off. You know what I mean? Don't let that nigga live. That nigga
smack Black and Mild in the world.
That nigga sperm is
first
evil.
of all, how you gonna light that greasy ass Black and Mild?
Don't let that nigga procreate.
It'll burn
please.
like a tiki torch.
Take that nigga out now. What's up, everybody? It's the 224 Podcast.
224. What's happening?
Good with you, nigga?
What's
Listen.
up, yo? What's up? What's up?
Let's listen. We got some shit we gotta get off our chest. Okay,
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it.
Because it's a lot of shit going on out here.
Yeah.
And the first, our quick hits, man. Let's just jump into them. The first quick hit, man, is this unnecessary ass vitriol and hate.
Yeah.
Towards the baby.
Yeah. Unnecessary.
This is one of the problems with niggas.
Mm-hmm. Not black folks though.
Niggas.
There you go. Not black folks.
No, black folks too.
Oh, okay.
Whatever the fuck you want to call them.
I don't want to group us all together.
Black folks, African Americans,
don't group
black
us.
people.
Don't group us all together.
You know, we grouping everybody.
Scoop us and group us. Don't do it.
Niggas don't know what to fight for. Niggas don't know when to fight for the shit we're supposed to fight for.
Yeah.
And niggas don't know how to fight for the shit we're supposed to fight for.
Damn shame.
For example, the baby gets out of he's riding somewhere, gets out of his he sees some kids selling some candy, gets out of his Sprinter van.
It's clean as fuck too.
Goes and say, hey man, let me get some of this candy from y'all, man. How much, you know what I'm saying, for this shit?
Yeah.
These little fucks, because they see the baby.
Yeah. Dripped
and so
out,
they know he got money, right?
Yeah.
He rap about money all the time.
That's what he does. He's a rapper. Hardcore rapper.
But he's glossy.
Hardcore rapper.
So they tell him, oh, you want the whole box is 200. That nigga look at them crazy like, yo, what the fuck? Like, hey,
man,
how much candy in that box? It's 34 pieces of candy in here. At $2 a piece?
Yeah.
That's how much, what's the math on that? That's $68.
That's right.
This is what he's telling the kids. He's telling them, hey, if it's 34 pieces and you times that by 2, he asked them, what's the math on that?
Yeah, because math is mathing. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's that simple.
So he was like, listen, give me this. Here's the money for it.
Yeah.
Hope y'all continue hustling. That's what he said on his Instagram post. He said, put a picture, y'all blew it. Keep hustling though.
That's right.
They only tried that shit because of who it was.
That's right, man.
And he put that shit on his Instagram post, and people was getting at him like, "How can you do that to them? Why? You got it, nigga. You got it, nigga. Why don't you just buy the fucking candy for them, nigga? You got it. Look at all that jewelry and shit you got on. You driving in a fucking Bentley. You got a motherfucking Ferrari. You got a motherfucking Wraith. You got some Benzes and all this other shit. You flying in private jets and shit. Why don't you buy it, nigga? Why don't you buy it then, nigga?
Boy,
buy it from him, nigga.
This nigga is channeling the emotional
fuck
distress
is
of Twitter and Instagram right now.
Are y'all getting mad at the baby for not buying into
a grossly inflated price?
No. Con.
That's right. That's
a fucking con.
Yeah.
That's what it was. They saw him and was like, we're going to mark this shit all the way up.
Yeah.
Because this rapper who is known to just go and blow money frivolously, we're going to see if he can blow money here frivolously.
Yeah.
Frivolously. I said it right.
Frivolous. Is that
frivolously?
I said that shit. You say it?
Frivolously. I said that
I don't
shit.
think you.
Frivolously.
We gonna run with it. There you go.
That's what it is. I said frivolously. Nigga, I know what I'm saying.
All right. Okay.
Look, the nigga spend money too much. Okay? The nigga spend money too much. I know I'm saying it right.
You doing great.
The nigga spend money too much. And so they thought he was going to spend too much money on that bullshit candy.
On that bullshit ass
We was
candy.
just in Chicago.
Yeah.
And my wife took us to what they call, quote unquote, the candy store. It's just a, like a little convenience store with a bunch of like candy.
Wholesale. Yeah, but
wholesale candy.
price.
Like,
Wholesale.
like a Sam's Club, but just nothing but candy and shit.
It was magnificent.
It was a great fucking store. I love
amazing.
Chicago. But inside of this store was some of that, that fucking sponsorship candy.
Yeah.
We're coming in a little box, got a little Snickers and the Skittles, little pictures on the front
whatever
of it.
brand that white chocolate shit is, like that little white bar chocolate. I have no idea what brand that is.
And
but
that shit is
the shit you sell for the
it
school
was
fundraiser.
$25
For the box.
for the entire fucking box.
Yep.
There's 40 pieces of candy in that entire fucking box. So if you sell each of those 40 pieces of candy for $2, that's $80.
Yep.
You paid $25 for the entire box. That's a $55 profit.
That's right.
Get the picture now?
Yep.
If you just take the 25 off the 80, buy you another box, re-up.
That's
This
right.
for all the drug dealer niggas out there.
If you're in the streets, you know what we mean.
Re-up.
You know what we talking
You
about.
keep putting that 55 away sooner or later.
That's right.
You're going to start seeing that shit stack up. It's a good little
It's
flip.
called compound profit.
But what they trying to do was they saw one nigga, they thought, oh, okay.
It's a cash cow. It's a
This is a
cha-ching.
cash cow. I'm going
They
to go
heard
ahead
cha-ching.
and
money. Yeah.
And that's not smart business.
Nope.
It's not.
Here's the problem I have with it is that for the young men is that the baby jumped out and everybody on Twitter was like, oh, you could have did it. He did so. His initial intentions were to support these young men.
Yeah.
He jumped out to patronize their business. They saw an opportunity to gouge and they did. Luckily, baby may sound dumb when he raps, or DaBaby may sound dumb when he rap, but he ain't stupid.
Whoa. Baby don't sound dumb when he rap.
No,
I like the baby.
I like some of his raps too, but I'm talking about like his draw makes him sound a little remedial in the head sometimes.
Why you say that, bro?
He do. I'm telling you. Well, that's just my opinion. Let me say it. That's just my opinion. But I
don't agree with that
I like
opinion.
some of his raps as well.
I don't agree with that opinion. I think baby, DaBaby, because a lot of babies.
It's a lot of babies. DaBaby
is one of the, I would say, top 5 rappers out here doing it right now. The problem is all these motherfuckers doing the same goddamn music. That's my problem.
But you know what? He is a smart businessman too. So for him to jump out to try to support these two young black men, and they just go out off the fucking meter with $200 a whole box. Like he can't do math. Like he can't do basic math, yo. And like, bro, he took a knock out, willing to give out money,
and they tried to gouge him.
That's crazy.
They would not have done that with Mr. Jenkins down the street.
No, yes, or Mr. Belvedere.
They wouldn't have done it to Shaniqua.
They wouldn't have demanded.
They wouldn't have done it to Tasha.
Nope.
They would have done it to Corolla LaToya. They would have done it to her.
That ain't say Corolla LaToya.
They wouldn't have done it to her.
Ugly ass name.
Corolla LaToya? That's not an ugly name, bro. How about the next kid, that nigga, or he or she, gonna be named Corolla LaToya.
Corolla LaToya.
That's who.
Swift,
but they
Smith
wouldn't have
Adams.
done that shit to them.
Never.
You know what I mean? They wouldn't have done that shit to them.
Never.
And he tried to teach him up afterwards. Like, y'all niggas can't.
That's
just because you saw me coming, you can't just then like you can't then just fucking try to gouge me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't then just try to fucking make me your fucking way out.
Yeah, I'm your whole bank for the day. That was a lesson in finesse and humility. That's exactly what he
Learn
he
your
had
business.
to show them that. And everybody on Twitter was in an uproar like DaBaby had to be their savior because he had it. Well, ma'am, you, sir, ma'am, whoever you are behind this keyboard, you go do it. You go find those 2 young men and you pay $200 for that box of candy.
Guess
the
what?
Same thing, baby.
I ain't gonna pay $200 for that fucking candy because you know why? Because I ain't got it, but he had it.
So
you want your rappers to patronize these little kids and give them $200 so they can then do what?
Do what with it? Is that
Was there any guidance for what they're going to do afterwards?
No.
Instead of fucking, you ready?
Yeah.
Instead of asking DaBaby to take all the candy off their hands for some insane marked up price, how about you, the community of fuck boys and girls who've been getting mad at him about this shit, how about y'all ask him to invest?
That's right. Into the community.
Their company. Instead of, hey, just let me buy all the candy off you so your inventory is gone. No, that's not. Well, that is investing in the company. No, it's not.
No.
He's clearing their inventory. It's not the same thing as investing into the company.
No.
Him investing into the company where they just sitting out there with a fucking little stand or whatever, or just, he could have put that shit online. Hey, let me build, I'll pay to get y'all website built.
But listen.
Or I'll do anything.
But wasn't that school? Didn't they say it was like for a school fundraiser?
I mean, I didn't know. It didn't say it was for a school fundraiser. It was just sponsored candy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So again, they could have went to one of them stores
and got it themselves. Okay. So they
doing it.
So they weren't hustling for nobody else. They were hustling for themselves.
They could have been hustling for it. It didn't say in the store that was off of online. So it is what it is. That, y'all not asking these rappers to start community centers in the hood.
No,
y'all not asking these rappers to
contribute to the NAACP or
right. Or fuck the NAACP.
Well,
they ran by white people.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn about some shit. You're not asking them to contribute to black small owned businesses in the hood, or not only the ones that are already in the hood, but to create some more. Y'all not asking these rappers to stop the lyrics that they're fucking promoting, the type of music they're promoting that pushes violence and harm and destruction
and all kind
into
of crazy.
our fucking community.
All kind of crazy
that
stuff. Those
same little boys,
active drug use,
they knew who the fuck he was.
Yeah,
so that's why they tried him. Y'all not asking them, the rappers, to stop with that shit. You asking them to, hey, well, nigga, since you got it, nigga, why don't you let them
spend
boys
some of your money on me? Even though I ain't rapped out a lyric, or I haven't traveled and been away from my family for 50 days like you have, you should take that money that you got and still give it to me. Really? That don't make no sense.
Y'all niggas don't make no fucking sense.
Which one of y'all are willing to give up your paycheck for your community?
Are you willing to give are you one of the ones willing to give up $200 to those little kids to take that candy out their hands, knowing that that's a fucking insane marked up price?
That's right.
None of y'all niggas are willing to do it. So stop trying to tell other niggas to do that shit.
Stop trying
y'all
to do it.
Y'all niggas crazy, yo. Yeah. That shit don't make no sense.
It's
for
beyond
niggas to
me.
get mad at this shit. And
they got the moral high ground.
Here's the fucked up part though. The niggas getting mad wasn't even the fucked up part. It's always a goofy, dumbass nigga who is going to turn shit into a moment to promote themselves and market for themselves and feed into the dumb bullshit. Soulja Boy goes to those same two little kids, gives them a ton of fucking money, and tells them to keep their fucking inventory. For no goddamn reason other than clout.
Well, good for Soulja.
God damn it. DaBaby was trying to teach them a lesson.
That's right.
And then you came and circumvented that lesson being taught. You dumbass. Because what you did was not teach them anything. What you did was teach them that if the internet gets behind you enough and you cry enough, or people cry for you enough, you'll get whatever you want.
That's right. Without having to work hard for it,
without
or learn
having
a lesson
to
for
put
it.
any work into it.
Yeah, or learn a lesson for it.
So thank you, Soulja. Thank you for fucking up the lesson.
And let me ask you a question. $200? Is that $200 gonna change those two young men's lives? I don't think so. $200?
Not the interaction didn't change their life. Like it wasn't about the interaction. It wasn't about the game that Baby was trying to give them.
Yeah.
$200. And Soulja came and gave them more than that and told them they could keep that fucking inventory. So thank you. So at the end of this, what did those little kids learn? Nothing.
They you know what they learned? They learned the street mentality. If you see a mark, take a mark.
And they also learned the social media mentality.
Yeah.
If niggas cry long enough for you, or if niggas push long, don't matter what, if you right or wrong, if you get the mob behind you, mob wins.
That's right.
Plain and simple. That's all they learned. That's it. They ain't learned shit.
That's crazy.
So, Yeah, that's it on that story.
That's ridiculous.
The next quick hit is about one Shacarri Richardson. Now, this story has been big because
last couple of weeks now, right? Yeah,
because
been brewing.
Because she was supposed to be one of the preeminent stars on the U.S. track and field team that's going to Tokyo for the Olympics this year.
Yeah,
and you know, it was this predestined thing. Like she was going to beat everybody. Like she was just going to smoke everybody. Like the Jamaicans ain't going or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that.
Like the Jamaicans not going to be there.
Tokyo off.
Yeah, like the Jamaicans is like, no, we're going to sit out this year, man. We're not going to go there.
No one going to run. No,
they're going to be there. Kenyans, Nigerians, they're going to be there too. Yeah. Like. She wasn't guaranteed to win anything. But I understand the excitement behind her.
Correct.
Well, last couple of months she's been going through some troubling times in her life.
Yeah,
her biological mother passed away.
Yep.
And she was still performing, still running with that shit on her heart. And I understand, you know, the pressure that comes behind it. And she was still performing and shit.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
right.
I get it. And she got it too. Well, the pressure got to her.
Yeah.
And about a month or so ago, she smoked some marijuana or took some marijuana, whatever it was. It was edible. Yeah. I don't know if she smoked it or not, but it's some marijuana found in her system. So, you know, USA track and field team.
Yep, the USATR.
They suspended her.
USATF.
They said she banned. She can't
run in Tokyo.
She can't
compete for this year's.
They was like, we gave her a month, and then they just took her off the Tokyo team, period.
Yeah.
And that was that. That's the rules. So she took that shit on the chin and she was like, listen, I made a mistake. I know the mistake I made.
Yep.
I did it willingly.
Yep.
No one forced me to do it. I'm going through a lot of shit in my life, as you know, some people may know. You know what I'm saying? I lost my biological mother, but that's not an excuse. I'm just letting y'all know that's why I take full responsibility. And if I can't go to Tokyo, that's the punishment I have to take. I accept it.
And I'll be back.
Yeah. I'll be better than ever. And I'll get ready for 2024.
First, before we even go talk the rest about the story, let's talk about how that level of accountability in a young lady is rare.
Right. And no. Not even in a young lady. In anybody nowadays.
You know what I'm saying? Like
male or female.
That's rare. People do not stare their hardest moments and especially when your dream is being challenged, when your livelihood is being challenged, and you know you fucked up. I
would beg to differ that her livelihood is being challenged because of all the social media fame she got.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about from that. But I'm talking about
probably got way more money.
Definitely, but she worked hard to get where, you know what I'm saying?
But as far as her craft is concerned, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so it takes a lot to be like, look, I jeopardized that. I fucked that up, and I'm sorry. But people don't do that. People don't do that, and when they cut you off in traffic, people don't even give you a wave and a honk no more.
It's harder nowadays for young people, more than likely young people, but it's now older motherfuckers are getting into this type of mindset too, where it's hard to just like no one made you smoke the weed. Like no one made or imbibe the marijuana.
Nah.
No one, however you imbibed it, no one made you do it. Like,
but have accountability for it.
But most motherfuckers would be like, well, I don't understand why. You don't understand why you getting suspended.
No, it's against the rules. No matter how outdated or antiquated the rules are, it's still against the rules.
If we're having a conversation about marijuana being a banned substance, that's a whole nother thing.
That's right.
Then we can have a more contextual, structured conversation on because marijuana is recreational marijuana is legal in several states,
and even the state that she smoked today.
Medicinal
whatever, you know,
medicinal marijuana is legal in just about every goddamn state now.
Yep.
So that's a very good conversation to have. And it's a very in-depth conversation to have. You know what I'm saying? Because especially once you get into sports medicine and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's a very good conversation to have. We're not having that conversation today.
No.
Here's the conversation we're having. Saw a little post on social media.
Yep.
Shit said, if she ain't running, we not watching.
Who the fuck is we?
The post was posted by a nigga.
Oh.
So I assumed we meant black people.
We the people of the black delegation do not agree with that post.
we the people of the black delegation do not agree with that nigga.
at all.
What?
I don't know what they talking about.
You gonna tell me I'm not gonna watch the Olympics?
No.
Because one motherfucker decided to make a mistake, got caught, and was punished for said mistake?
Yep.
Are you fucking crazy?
Yep.
Again, a mistake that legally, by the rules, is punishable, and she got punished for it. And she was okay with the punishment. She accepted the punishment because she admitted to the mistake. Am I supposed to be upset with that? Am I supposed to be, we're going to ban the Olympics because she not running? Because the sister not running. That's what it was implying. Well, let me show you how stupid those implications are. Because Shacarri Richardson is a 21-year-old black female.
Yep.
One of the fastest motherfuckers in the world.
In the world, Craig.
But if y'all niggas thought she was the only black female on the entire USA track and field team, you niggas are crazy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other motherfucking black females on the track and field team. And y'all niggas want to boycott the Olympics for one?
And one of them, two of them, are some of the most decorated track and field females of all time.
Allison Felix
and Muhammad.
A Thing Mu.
Yeah.
Sydney McLaughlin.
Yeah. McLaughlin. Yeah.
Dahlia Muhammad. That's the other one. Yeah. Gabrielle Thomas.
Mm-hmm. They break records, son.
Brittany Reese.
I am confused.
Kendra Harrison. A.G. Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Tori Franklin. Are we supposed to not watch these women? These all sisters. So we're not supposed to watch them now? How the fuck y'all think shit like that make them feel? We had athletes.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Patrick Mahomes. This ain't right, man. Why did she get suspended? This ain't right, man. This is crazy, man.
Come on,
now
Pat.
We should now.
Come on,
so
Pat.
what we should do? We should watch the Olympics now. Yes, dumbass.
Come on, Pat.
Yeah.
Come on, Pat. Come on, bro.
Because it's 9 other fucking black females on the goddamn team.
Come on, Pat.
That trained hard as fuck to get there.
Listen, Pat.
Just like Shacarri did.
Listen. If he had a 89 LT across the field from him, and you see LT doing a bump on the sideline, you think he ain't gonna tell the ref? He be like, hey, ref, he bumping on the sideline. Because LT coming for your ass, man.
Back then, ref probably be like, I ain't see that shit either. I ain't see that shit.
You feel me? Like, come on now. You gotta.
Odell Beckham Jr. Well, she ain't going. I ain't watching that shit. Then fuck that. I'ma support my sister. What about the other sisters, dumbass?
Come on, y'all. She not.
What about the other sisters on the team? And we didn't talk about the black men. I'm not even including the black men.
Yeah.
We just talk about the ladies right now. Because no one gives a fuck about the black dudes men on the team.
That's crazy.
Let's just talk about the ladies.
Yeah.
There's 9 other black women on the USA track and field team that are going to Tokyo.
That's right.
That are on their way to Tokyo. Are y'all telling me y'all not going to watch the games and support those 9 sisters?
Or any other black athlete that's going from America
because
to the Tokyo Olympics?
Richardson can't go.
Because one person,
and it ain't because she can't go, because the USA Olympic team was just like, nah, we just hating on her.
Yeah, it's overload. We black heavy.
Broke
we top heavy with blacks. We can't let her in. It's too top heavy with the blacks.
Then niggas try to compare that shit to Michael Phelps smoking.
Okay.
Stop. It wasn't even the same situation.
The same thing. It wasn't during training.
Nope.
It wasn't during an Olympic event. Nope. It wasn't during Olympic trials, nope, as Shacarri did in between. It wasn't during that, right? And yes, he won his, what was it, 8, 9? How many medals he got? Something like that?
No, he won 8 or 9 in one Olympics.
That's what I'm saying.
30.
Yeah, so whatever.
40.
So he was somewhere else, totally in street clothes, totally away from the training facility, totally away from any association of the U.S. swim team, and he was having a boat. He smoking a burn.
He was smoking a burn.
And I
ain't got no problem with that. None.
Yeah.
But she was close to Olympic time. This was
she was
hunker
in the
down, sweetheart.
She was in the midst of qualifying.
And listen, and I'm not mad at her
because no one can understand the stress. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's that type of stress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with her biological mother dying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
we can't fathom to understand. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying, like Chris Rock said, I'm not saying I would have did that shit, but I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But that broke the rules.
That's right.
What is only happening to her? What about other athletes? Are you fucking crazy? The Russians get doping violations every fucking Olympics. Half their team gets wiped out every Olympics.
Listen, the most notorious one was what, the 94 Olympics when a power lifter was in there because he was taking steroids and they call it an oil change when they flush their urinary tract with someone else's urine. They popped him because his urine test came back pregnant because his girlfriend switched urine with him.
The Russians. Come on. The Russians get they have their entire Olympic squad, not just track and field or weight or powerlifting or whatever. Half their entire roster that they're sending to Olympics gets banned because of doping and shit, because of mistakes made with either performance enhancing drugs or other drugs or whatever.
Or whatever it may be, yeah.
The rules are very clear.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it would have been unfair if they let her go, because then that would have been like, oh, that's favoritism. Then she would have went over there and every other country would have been like, well, why the fuck she get the... She broke rules in y'all country, right?
In y'all country.
Y'all still let her go?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Now they got a target on her goddamn back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just letting you know what the shit was going to happen. Again, she was not guaranteed to win from the jump anyway.
That's right.
Y'all, niggas
because of the social media hype that she had, motherfuckers would have still clapped. Oh, she placed 11th. Good job, Shacarri.
Yeah,
she placed 11th.
She placed 11th.
Good job. She placed 11th. At least she got there. But then y'all hyping I thought she was the favorite. I thought she was the big ticket item, right? And don't get me wrong, we support the young lady. We ain't cooning. This ain't a tap dance kind of situation. We're realists. We're equal opportunity.
The rest of you niggas is cooning.
Correct.
Because there's 9 of the fucking ladies who are black, who are sisters, who are our motherfucking heritage, who are on the team.
And they're going to do
and y'all niggas gonna boycott for one?
For one.
Because she got the social media fame, you fucking...
That is
y'all niggas coons, not me.
But that's the mentality they have. I'm gonna chop my nose off.
Watch my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters
go over there and dominate
to Tokyo and dominate. Hopefully, the Jamaicans, our brothers from
they're from another continent.
You know what I'm saying? Our brothers
across the pond. You know what I'm saying? We love them too.
They
some savages when it comes to this running shit.
It is what it is.
They are some machine. They are machine.
You know how that shit go when it comes to running in Jamaican. So
come on, man.
But
Africans and them Jamaicans, man.
It's just again like with the first story. It's so fucking crazy to see what black people fight for. And then what black people won't fight for.
Yeah, what we won't stand up for.
You won't stand up and organize properly for better education in our communities. You won't stand up and fight and organize properly for to get the crime element out of our communities. Like I said with the first story, you won't stand up and support or you won't stand up and fight for and organize properly to have musicians, entertainers, celebrities,
sports stars
promoting proper shit to our children instead of this filth, instead of this nonsense, instead of this fucked up bullshit. Like our brother Kwame Brown be saying, you don't promote coding and development like computer science.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. You won't push app development. You won't push anything like that.
No.
Website development. You won't do none of that shit. Joe, push, you know what I'm saying? Selling motherfuckers, giving motherfuckers $200 for $40 worth of candy. You'll push Shacarri Richardson going to the Olympics even though she broke rules just because you like her and because it was weed and you smoke weed too. And there ain't nothing wrong with a little weed all the time. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
That said little weed all the time.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with a little weed all the time.
Not like a little weed a little bit of the time. Sometimes
a little weed all the time.
That nigga said a little weed all the time. Well, you just might as well say, I am a user, sir. I am
drug addict. You're a fucking drug addict.
That nigga
is
said,
what you
ain't nothing
are.
wrong with a little weed all the time. Damn, all the time.
And that's what that is, bro. And this shit is frustrating because it's like niggas don't fight for the proper thing. And it's like we keep going through this shit, and you wonder why motherfuckers don't respect us properly. You wonder why other communities get more than us. It's because you niggas won't fight for schools, for our children's futures, for their proper upbringing, for the culture to change to something that's more positive for our children. You niggas will fight for Shacarri Richardson going to the Olympics after she broke the rules because privilege. And that's the privilege you motherfuckers got. And niggas won't look at the privilege. That is privilege. Mm-hmm. I know niggas get online and be like, white privilege this, white privilege that, white privilege this, white privilege that. And I'm not going to sit here and argue if white people have privilege or not. I saw Victoria's Secret Karen.
God, that bitch was crazy.
That's privilege like a motherfucker right there.
She was crazy.
I understand that.
She said,
but y'all niggas getting online and being able to say, I'm not watching the motherfucking Olympic Games.
That sounds so stupid.
Because Shacarri Richardson smoked some weed and I don't think she should have been motherfucking banned from the team even though she broke the rules. That is privilege.
Telling you.
Period.
Telling you.
And if you don't think so, then you're a part of the fucking problem.
Yep. I mean, it's just ridiculous. She broke the rules, y'all. She broke the rules. Bro? No, she broke the rules. That's simple as that, y'all. I mean,
let's move on.
Can't force it.
To our main topic of the day.
Oh.
Stephen A. Coon Smith Jr. Listen. Now, if y'all want to fight for this nigga, I understand, because I ain't fighting for this nigga either.
Yes,
that nigga could be on a cliff and be like, help, listen, Jay, you gotta help me now.
Jay,
if you don't grab my hand,
I'm in a precarious position, and I seem to be in a trepidatious moment where I may fall from this cliff several meters to my impending doom. You know, you like to use big words.
Like, goddamn, bro, kick that nigga. New York. That nigga probably fall, and his last words will probably be Kwame Brown. That's his last words. He gotta get those last words in. Get your coon ass off here, Steven. Get your coon ass off. Kwame Brown. That nigga in the rock. Get your coon ass off of here, nigga. Oh, shit. Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, man.
The provocateur of ESPN.
Man.
That's exactly what the fuck he is.
That's what he is, man.
That nigga literally, not my words, this nigga words, wakes up in the morning.
Tell him what he does.
Goes to the bathroom, probably takes a piss.
Probably.
Can hold his penis with 2 fingers.
Nah, ooh.
Nigga goes to the mirror, looks in that motherfucker and says, you know what?
Tell him what?
I can't wait to get to work and figure out a way on how to get my bosses more money so they can let me lick the plate after they done eating. That's what I want. I can't wait. I just want to smell a fork. I don't even want food. I just want to smell that fork. No, fuck that. I want them to burp in my mouth. I'll suck the burp out their mouth. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? That nigga in the sucking place for real.
He is.
I want my bosses to bird feed me like a baby bird with a mother bird. Just spit a little bit of the food in my mouth, chew it up for me, and spit it in, regurgitate it in my mouth. The fuck is this nigga said? He can't wait to get to work to make his bosses more money so they can give him money.
Boss, we doing good today, boss. How we feeling today, boss?
If you give them,
good, boss.
If you
boss,
make the
sick,
bag,
boss, we sick.
Boss, we sick. If you make
sick, boss.
If you make the bag and then hand the bag over to people who are going to take the majority of the bag to give you a piece of the bag back, how is that good business, Stephen A? You know what? neither here nor there. That's not what we're talking about today.
Hustling backwards.
Not what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
What we're talking about today is the comments that Stephen A. Smith made about the Los Angeles Angels pitcher and designated hitter, all-star and frontrunner for AL MVP, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani.
If I'm saying his name incorrectly, I'm sorry. I know his last name is Ohtani. His first name is, I think it's Shohei or Shohei Ohtani.
I'm not even gonna attempt to try.
Right now, to be honest with you, best player in baseball. Like, it's not even a question.
Yeah.
The dude went to the All-Star game in 2 different positions. As a pitcher and as a fucking designated hitter.
It's crazy.
And he was the leadoff hitter for the AL team.
That's crazy.
He has 33 home runs. He has a 4-1 record as a pitcher, which is fucking great.
Yeah.
He has a 3.76 ERA, which is really good.
Shit.
Like, he is right now the most complete player in all of baseball. I would say outside of Mike Trout, who coincidentally plays on the same goddamn team.
I know, and he's outperforming that motherfucker.
And
Trout is a proven MVP.
No, not a proven MVP. He's multiple time
That's what I'm saying.
MVP.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
it's a testament to his fucking abilities
to play the fucking sport
and his you know what I'm saying, and what he does on the field. So on First Take, show I do not watch because it is trash now. It was kind of trash before, but at least it was entertaining trash. Now it's just not entertaining at all. It's just trash.
Basuda.
The question was posed by Molly, is Ohtani the face of the MLB, seeing that he is the marquee attraction right now?
Yeah, for in all of baseball.
Right.
Like, not just for the Angels, right? He plays for the Angels?
Yeah, he plays for the Angels.
Yeah, not just for the Angels, but he's for all of baseball. He is the attraction. You know what I'm saying? So that was the question.
And Stephen A. Smith said no.
I cut it down so that you didn't play it inadvertently.
Okay.
All right.
And here's why he said no.
The other people are coming from, and I'll leave that side of the point to Max. And Max, you had the pleasure of meeting my high school buddy Jeff Brown this weekend in Las Vegas.
The whole family.
You don't have time to hear about Jeff Brown. None of the fucking people you talking about, sir. Get to your point, goddammit.
Let you know I get where y'all coming from. I'm just going to tell you where I'm coming from with this.
Go ahead and tell us then, nigga.
Even though baseball is an international sport, and I totally get that,
right?
It's played in the United States. And
stop. Right there.
Baseball is played across the world.
The fact that he said that shit is it lets you know right then and there, oh, this is about to be some fuck shit. The nigga said, I get that baseball is an international sport, but it's played in America. Then how the fuck is it an international sport?
This motherfucker is retarded.
You moron.
This nigga is a walking contradiction.
What? The
just
nigga
like his
even
tape line.
Talks in hypocrisy.
Just like his tape line.
Just like his tape line is a walking contradiction. How the fuck is your forehead and your tape line
perfectly aligned?
No, not perfectly aligned. Why are they both all the way back? It seems like that nigga tape line start back here, and that nigga forehead start back there too. That nigga got more forehead than head.
I've never seen so much space between someone's eyebrows.
It's like that nigga forehead is winning a war against his hair.
Exactly. Like, we gotta keep pushing the front. We will fight on the beaches. We will fight on the forehead. We will fight on the ears. We will fight on the nose.
Listen.
Shout out Churchill.
The nigga said the fucking game was international.
Yeah.
However, it's played in America. All I did was do one little Google search. That's it. One. Can I go ahead and name off all the leagues around the world?
Talk to him.
Nippon Professional Baseball. That's the Japanese baseball league.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The MLB, which is here.
Mm-hmm.
The Mexican Baseball League. The Chinese Professional Baseball League, the KBO League, which is the Korean Baseball League. I just wanted
you named 3 Asian leagues and 1 American league so far,
and
a Mexican league,
a Central American league.
Yeah.
So what I want to know that Stephen A. Smith is, What the fuck are you talking about, sir? Just exactly what the fuck are you talking about? That the game is international. It's played international. It's not just played here, stupid.
What was the comedian who said a few years ago? I think what Steven is thinking is, remember the comedian said a few years ago, he says, America can call their champions world champions and they don't play nobody else.
Don't play nobody else in the world.
We don't play nobody else in the world for our championship, but we call ourselves world champions. And that's not just baseball. That's football. That's basketball. And we call ourselves the world champions.
Yeah, so he's already making contradictions. So yeah. Can we keep going?
Let's keep going. Let's go.
Canada. That's where Major League Baseball is being played.
Right.
So when I'm looking at it from this perspective. Mm-hmm. In the United States of America, when you talk about the sport of Major League Baseball, you talk about its lack of diversity in terms of African-American players. Right. You talk about the influx of foreign players, whether they be from Venezuela, the Dominican Republic, Japan, or anywhere else.
Right. Gotcha.
If you are a star and you need an interpreter, that might have something to do, not everything, because there's a lot of things that go into it, but that might have something to do with your inability to ingratiate yourself with that young demographic to attract them to the sport.
Now, I'm going to stop right there. He said because the nigga ain't from here and the nigga needs an interpreter, that might slow down all the young fans from picking up baseball and becoming the new generation of fans of baseball. Maybe. Or is it more feasible to say that the game is boring as fuck and these little kids, these younger motherfuckers,
attention spans of a gnat,
having the attention span
that's it
of a cricket, and they don't give a fuck about that boring ass game.
I gotta be honest with you. I've only been to one Major League Baseball game, and that was the Atlanta Braves game I'm talking about way back in 2009. And the only reason I sat through all 9 innings is because I was drunk. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. I saw 100%.
I've been to several Phillies games.
I'm serious.
I've been to several Phillies games. I've been to.
Oh yeah, we did go to Phillies games as a little kid, but as a kid, I was running around. I wasn't really watching the game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I've been to 3 Braves games. I've been to.
I was plastered. I had to be. I was like, okay.
A Marlins game.
1 run every 60 minutes. I'm like, God damn. And
I've been to a Cardinals game. Baseball's boring as fuck. I like sports.
Oh, well, we love sports.
Out of the 4 major sports in America, baseball is the most boring. It's weirdly and oddly one of the most, like, going to the stadium is fun as fuck.
Yeah,
going to the stadium
crowd is what makes the attraction. Yeah.
Being at a game and chilling in the summertime, like, because it's a summertime game, like being in a stadium in the summer is oddly fun for some fucking reason.
Yes,
maybe it's just the summer, just being out in the summer.
Yeah.
But being at a baseball game is fun as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Watching it is fucking is torture.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest with you. It's fucking torture. And so Ohtani being Japanese and is he Japanese or is he Korean?
I don't know. Let's check it out.
But Ohtani being Asian, you know what I'm saying? He's Japanese.
Okay.
Because Ohtani is kind of like Japanese. I mean, not to be, I ain't racist or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas like,
Stephen A.
racist.
You sound like Stephen A. Cool.
Oh, wait, the cool coming out of me. Stephen A. Cool.
The cool and strong.
Ohtani is from Japan because Japanese, he needs an interpreter. He can't be the face of baseball. No, but him being from Japan don't have anything to do with niggas not wanting to watch the game. The game is fucking boring. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's just what it is. Him not being able to speak English properly or fluently and him needing an interpreter is not the reason why you can't make him the face of the game.
Yeah.
It's more than that. And he's going to elaborate on that very shortly because, Coon A. Smith.
I would remind you, Max. I would remind my brother Jeff. I would remind others that baseball is in trouble.
Again, it's in trouble because the game is boring as fuck. It has nothing to do with Ohtani.
Not because it's marquee players Japanese. That's
other
not the
players
case.
Who are not from America, who are international players. It's not because of them. It's because the game
and Stephen
is
A. contradicted himself again. He said the game lacks diversity. You can't have a game that lacks diversity with an influx of international players. International people create the diversity.
Let's keep going, bro. Let's keep going.
Because I mean,
it's for Major League Baseball. The demographic repeatedly gets older. It's not getting younger. That younger demographic, which is the targets for all of the advertisers and sponsors and everybody else out there, that's the NBA and the NFL.
Right.
Major League Baseball is struggling miserably. That's why you got a lot of people that have turned against the and it's even alienated some of the players who are traditionalists and want things to remain the same as they always were.
So hold on. So what he just said was true, bro.
Yeah.
I skipped through some of that shit because he just keep rambling about some dumb shit. He said some of these players, a lot of these players are traditionalists and don't want none of the things to change as far as what the game is concerned. Then guess what, traditionalist ass players? Your game will fucking wither and die. Because it's boring.
Yeah.
And none of these young motherfuckers want to watch a nigga get on a mound of dirt, look at one other dude for fucking 15 seconds to figure out what type of pitch he wants to throw.
It's only 4.
And then throw the ball at, 95 miles per hour. And then for a fat dude in a black suit to say, ball, and then throw the ball back. And then that same process repeats for 5 or 6 times.
For 5 or 6 hours.
For 3 hours.
Negative.
And maybe someone will catch the ball, hit the ball the right way with enough power to make that bitch go all the way up in the air and go into the stands. And then people will be like, yay. But that happens, every once in a while. Other than that, it's up in the air.
And then the excitement only lasts for what?
10 minutes.
10 minutes is total because they'll replay it like 50 fucking times on the Jumbotron. So that excitement may last 10 minutes maximum from the time to the end. 10 minutes.
And that's it. That's baseball.
And you got 2 hours and 50 more minutes.
And I'm not saying that's baseball for the purist, for the actual super fan, the junkies, the baseball junkies
who are like,
because then you get the
left twitch,
you're getting the
he's hiking too much on the ball. You know what I mean?
Like pitch counts. You get into on base percentages. You get into what I'm saying, all kind of crazy shit. You get into these super analytic conversations and these super metrics about the game. It makes the game more interesting to those motherfuckers. But for the young people that you're trying to get into, they're going to be casuals, bro. They don't want to watch that shit.
No.
They do not want to watch that shit. It's not on Ohtani to make the game more fun.
No.
The game wasn't fun before. It was fun to old white people. And that's what he just said. It's the older people, say it properly.
Say it what it is.
The older white people like this shit.
Who've been watching it for the same exact way for 40 years.
Their fathers watched it and their fathers watched it.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, and guess what? They can't take their kids to this shit now. My dad tried to take me to a fucking baseball game, guys. This shit is bullshit, man.
Like, you didn't want to play Fortnite? God, I wanted to. The whole time I was there, all I wanted to fucking talk about was how many kills I could get on Modern Warfare, and he fucking stuck with. And he took me to the fucking game park.
You think they want to go to a fucking baseball game?
Fed me some stale caramel popcorn. He called it Cracker Jacks. I hated him. And there was a fucking decoder ring on the inside.
That's what the kids want to do.
You fucking shit.
You niggas
smoking that hash.
You think they want to go to a baseball game, bro? And it don't have anything to do with the fact that they can't understand Ohtani. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
We all know that baseball, the sport of baseball, led by its players, are always the last to the party. Always the last to the party. They're so...
What the fuck is he talking about now? Let's move on.
With a 3.79 ERA as a pitcher, this brother is special. Make no mistake about it. But the fact that you got a foreign player that doesn't speak English, that needs an interpreter, believe it or not, I think contributes to harming the game to some degree when that's your box office appeal. It needs to be somebody like Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, those guys.
Right, man. Did you just hear this nigga contradict himself again?
White man.
That nigga was just saying a couple minutes ago, the fucking game lacks diversity. It lacks different types of players from different backgrounds, from different walks of life.
But
that doesn't bring anybody in.
No.
So what do you need to do to make baseball strong again, to make baseball great again? Let the white player from here be the face of the MLB.
Wow.
Did you not just say that's what's killing the game, dumbass? If the old white people are the ones paying for the tickets and they want shit to stay the same, those old white people not going to be around much longer.
They're not going to be around forever either. The game has to
They're not
evolve.
going to be around much longer. So when those old white people kick the fucking bucket, you still want white dudes to be the face of the fucking MLB?
That's right.
You're not even making sense.
He named 2 white guys.
Mike Trout and Bryce Harper, 2 of the whitest dudes.
That's right.
And shout out to Bryce Harper because he played for the fucking Phillies. Go Phils.
Yep.
Y'all niggas been fucking frustrating to watch this year, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
They've had a good July so far.
Yep.
They're 7-3 in July. It's a good sign.
Yep.
But goddamn, they've been frustrating as fuck. They are 500. They are 44-44. It's been frustrating to watch them.
Oh,
these motherfuckers can't play defense worth shit. And oh my fucking God, how can y'all? I mean, bro. It's some games they be like, damn, they scored 15 runs on a nigga.
Yeah.
What the? These motherfuckers. They going hard. Then the next game, they get 15 runs scored on you. What the fuck is going on here? We got the most Jekyll and Hyde team
it's up and
all
down.
of baseball right now. But that's neither here nor there. We're not talking about that. Shout out to Bryce Harper. And shout out to Mike Trout. You know Mike Trout from the area. You know
Yes, he is. Die-hard Eagles
from,
fan.
What's that shit? Township, New Jersey or something. But it's right across the Walt Whitman.
Yeah.
He's from the area. Die-hard Eagles fan.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's shout out to them, you know, and it's not about them being white or, you know, what that's not what we're here to argue.
Mm-hmm.
If they're the best player should be the
face,
marquee attraction.
Yeah, the marquee
should be the best, you know, should be the face of the MLB.
Yeah.
No matter where that player comes from. That's the issue.
That's right.
But we're going to get into it now. And we're not going to play any more of the video because that's the gist of what he's saying.
Yeah, he's basically saying that.
He's double speaking right now because that's
Ohtani
what
should not be the face of the MLB.
And you know what? If you understand Stephen A., if you understand who this nigga has been these past, 20 years, I guess now, you understand that that's really not him talking. That's his handlers. What Kwame say? His white zaddies.
That's his handlers.
That's white zaddies. That's the handlers talking. Hey, you're gonna push this shit, Stephen. Now, okay? I want you to say this. I want you to say that because that Ohtani kid, he's cool and all that shit. But we kind of want, to keep this shit with Mike Trout and Bryce Harper. We want those guys to, because the old white guys. They don't appreciate Ohtani a lot. Yeah, and that's why he said that shit. Yeah. Let's not be mistaken on why he said that shit. Because again, if he didn't mean it that way, he wouldn't have been talking in hypocrisies. He wouldn't have contradicted himself every time. Yeah. He said the shit lacked diversity, but the face of the MLB should be either Bryce Harper or Mike Trout. See what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what the single spectrum. That's what the MLB wants. That's what ESPN wants. Yeah. They can say all this shit they want to say. That's exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want.
Yeah, you know it.
This is not...
You absolutely know it.
Stephen A. Smith does not have enough brain cells to push rhetoric, to create rhetoric like that. He's only the pusher. He's not the supplier.
That's it. He's the puppet master.
He is the puppet master. Not the puppet master. ESPN, MLB, those are the puppet masters. They're the ones telling him to push this shit. Let's not be confused at all. This rhetoric is basically saying, he can't. The whole basis of it, he has a fucking interpreter, so he can't be the face of the MLB. And on some corporate shit, I understand that, but corporations don't have feelings.
Yeah.
Corporations don't play the games.
Corporations don't buy tickets.
Corporations only have one thing in mind.
Yeah.
The bottom line. So he's talking in corporate speak.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yes, if you went somewhere and you were good at something, but it is in a land that is foreign to you, you are a foreigner.
Yeah.
Those people in that land, that corporation may not want to make you
the face
because you have not either ingratiated yourself in the culture or the culture rejects you completely, right?
Yeah, but that's not the case.
No one here is rejecting Ohtani.
Well, except for Stephen A.
So Stephen A. coon ass and ESPN and MLB, but none of the fans have come out and said that shit yet. What they want to do is preserve what they have. And maybe old white people feel like, no, I would rather have Bryce Harper or Mike Trout be the main attraction. But they're not the best player right now. The best player is Ohtani. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this is what this is what he said that prompted the apology. And again, the apology was to the Asian community because of the insensitive remark that he said Ohtani couldn't be the face of the MLB because he basically needs an interpreter, and that contributes to hurting his chances at becoming the face of the MLB. Again, which is double speak, it is double talk, it is coded language, because in one instance he said the MLB lacks diversity, and then in the same goddamn video, in the same span of time, in a 5-minute stretch, he said the MLB lacked diversity, and then turned around and said the marquee players should be Bryce Harper and Mike Trout, 2 all-American white dudes.
Yeah.
Fucking long hair.
Nothing diverse about them.
I mean, bro, it makes no fucking sense if you don't understand what the nigga is saying. So don't put your I'm looking for a coon hat on. You already know the nigga a coon.
Yeah.
Take that off. Mm-hmm. Put on your I'm looking for a corporate chill. I'm looking for a corporate motherfucking puppet. I'm looking for a motherfucking corporate lapdog.
Yeah, who's
I'm looking for the corporate heel.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Massa Boy. I'm looking for the plantation mask. I'm looking for the plantation man. I'm looking for the
overseer.
The motherfucker.
George
I'm looking for a chicken George ass nigga. I'm looking for Catcher Freeman, not Catcher Freeman. Catcher Freeman.
Catcher Freeman.
The motherfucker that had on a leash who was going to sniff out all the slaves in the Underground Railroad. We looking for that nigga. That's who you looking for now. Okay? So that was the comments he made. We're going to play the apology because the apology is so delicious.
Oh, man.
The apology is just
the video itself was just a ball of hypocrisy that he just continued to spew, and it was just ridiculous, man.
But the apology though,
but he's saying how major sports can't have foreign players be some marquee players, right? It was. So what if Ohtani has an interpreter? Didn't Yao Ming originally have an interpreter? Right? I remember when Sammy Sosa first came in the league and the MLB, he spoke broken English. He was like, "Yeah, I did good and good." And
they took him and Mark McGwire, pumped them 2 motherfuckers full of steroids, and sent them out there to save baseball.
To go against each other. You know what I'm saying?
Home run derby. It was 97 or 98. Yeah. I forget what season
he spoke broken English. I ain't good, do good, and And I was like, man. He was like, "Yo, you kidding me?" That just. I tell you what, he want the Stephen A. want the good old days too. Stephen A. want the A-Rod days and the Derek Jeter days.
He didn't say anything about steroids fucking baseball up.
Nothing about that. No, you know what's fucking up baseball? Foreign speaking Asian men who can play the game better than Americans.
No. It's not the foreign speaking Asian men. It's the interpreters. It's okay if you're a foreign speaking Asian man. Just can't have an interpreter.
Don't have an interpreter.
That's what's fucking baseball up right now.
You got to know English because this is America.
Because the younger kids don't want to come to the baseball games because they don't understand niggas because he has an interpreter. Got it, Stephen A. Smith. Shut your stupid double speaking ass up, nigga. We know what the fuck you was trying to say. You was promoting that shit for your white zaddy. MLB, ESPN don't want Ohtani to be the motherfucking face of baseball. They don't want Ohtani to be the marquee motherfucking player in baseball, because they know that shit won't fly with the core fan base, which is old white people. That's right. Exactly what the fuck you trying to say, nigga. Yep. And you're going to understand why as soon as I hit play on this motherfucking apology.
I don't need press releases. I don't need statements from the company. I don't need all of this other stuff. Let me be the first to stand up and say that I want to express my sincere apologies to the Asian community and the Asian American community.
First of all, I'm going to stop it right there. First of all, that nigga said, I don't need no press. I don't need no motherfucking statements from the company, da-da-da. That's how you know the company is doing that shit. Yep. I don't need none of that shit. They said, nope, you're not going to get none of it, motherfucker, because if we give you the statement,
it's going to look like that was our opinions. What you said were our opinions. What's the shit they always put on the documentaries and on the special features that used to be on DVDs? Right. The express comments or concerns or whatever of the person does not reflect on the company of HBO or
such. They were like, well, wait a minute, you did tell me to go out there and do this. Is your opinion.
Oh no, Stephen, we didn't.
No. They're gonna say, of course we told you to say it, nigga, but you're going to take the blame for it.
Of course.
And now go out there and take those lashes. I mean, the apology. It's not lashes.
It's not a bad thing.
It is lashes. But you're going to go out there and do that. You're not going to say my name, because even though what you said is what I feel and think, ESPN, MLB, you're going to take the blame for us, because if you want to make me more money, right? You said it,
That's
right?
what you said, motherfucker.
Yes, Zaddy, I do want to make you more money, Zaddy. More than anything in the world, Zaddy.
Every time you say it, I giggle, man. Every time you say it, I giggle.
More than anything in the world, Zaddy, I want to make you money. Well, you're going to go out there and do this apology so we don't lose any money, okay? Yes, Zaddy. And that's exactly what he did. So when he said, this ain't the company, this ain't that, why the fuck you apologizing then? Because again, you're not going, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going into the mindset of a coon right now. We already know how the nigga think on some coon shit. You're going into the mindset of a corporate puppet, of a corporate lapdog. The nigga already said he don't do nothing in the morning except for think of ways to make his bosses more fucking money. He said we all got the tweet. We all got the shit.
Yeah. We got receipts. We got receipts.
He said, the company, I don't need any statements from the company.
Because the company, and what that did is that subconsciously removed all guilt and association with this Asian hate situation from ESPN.
Right.
And it did it so subtly. Yes.
Under the bus.
It did it so subtly.
For ESPN.
Yeah, he did it so subtly.
Even though he was expressing the feelings and sentiment of Major League Baseball and ESPN. Yeah. Let's continue.
I am a black man.
We know
I religiously,
unfortunately,
go off.
We know that
about minorities being marginalized in this nation. I instantly go off, repeatedly bring up the fact that if you are a member of a community that feels disenfranchised in any way, that's something that we need to battle, that we need to...
No. Let's stop that shit right there, because I almost threw up from the hypocrisy. He said, I'm a black man. Unfortunately, yes, you are. And for all the motherfuckers out there who like, Stephen A. ain't part, he ain't invited to the barbecue, he ain't one of us. No, stop that rhetoric. Let's be very clear about that. I hate that fucking rhetoric. Candace Owens, motherfucking Stephen A. Smith, Charles Barkley, all these other coon ass niggas. Unfortunately, Dr. Ben Carson, all these motherfuckers. Unfortunately, they are us. They are black people. Okay, they're our problem that we need to solve. But they are a fucking problem. I'm not sugarcoating that part. I'm not looking over that part. They're us. They're a part of the problem. But you don't ever fucking say on any public motherfucking airwave, on any social media site, anywhere in the public, that they're not us. They are us. Every community has issues. This is one of our fucking issues.
Yeah, we are no different.
Stephen A is one of our fucking issues. Point blank, period. Now, with me saying that, this nigga be going in on our motherfucking players.
He sure do.
Kevin Durant.
Yep.
Kyrie Irving.
Yep.
Kwame Brown, as this coon ass nigga would say that shit.
Yep.
Kwame Brown ain't did shit but get his mother out the situation that she was in, help uplift his family. That nigga took his family, his whole fucking lineage, and turned it and put it on a different path, nigga. His whole family, his entire lineage. How many niggas can one can say what he did changed the fucking outcome of his entire lineage? Okay, on that alone, the nigga should be praised. Stephen A will continuously go on airwaves and disrespect this man. And now he gonna apologize to a community. He wanna apologize to a community night before he apologized to niggas?
Listen, and he constantly said, even he just said it himself. He says, I constantly talk about how, well, if you're marginalized and how we are represented and whatnot. Well, you say you talk about it, Stephen A, but what do you do? Where's your activism?
Kevin Durant's mother had to come see about that nigga before he walked back statement. He didn't even apologize really to Kevin Durant. He had to walk. He just walked him back. She had to come see about him.
She ran
about her son. She had to come see this nigga. You know what I mean? That's not. Come on, B. Still talking down about Kyrie. Still, the man was like, listen, I need to take some time. Mental health shit. I'd rather not talk to the media because what's the point? The media, all they're going to do is construe my words, and I'm on some other shit. I'm not about talking. I'm about doing. I'm getting into the community. I'm helping the community. And that's what the fuck Kyrie does. Yep. And Stephen A, well, your job is predicated on talking to the media. No, his job is predicated on putting round orange ball into
said hoop.
That's it.
That's called basketball.
That's what his job is predicated on. Not talking to you fuck.
Your job as a sportscaster is to talk to the media. That's what television is, a media source. Your job is to talk to the media.
Information about said game and the inner workings of it to disseminate to the public. That's what your job is, sir.
Yeah.
Not his. So don't try to conflate his job with yours, nigga, because you want him to make your job easier. Fuck you. Won't you go figure out some more ways to make white Zaddy some money or make your job fucking easier, doofus? I'm sorry, bro. This nigga is corny, man. This is one of the corniest niggas ever. This is why. Because it's disingenuous. I hate disingenuous shit. You can hear it. You can fucking smell it. You can see it. It seeps through the fucking computer. It seeps through the fucking device. It is insidious, and these niggas know it.
That's right.
And that's why they do. He double spoke the entire time he was talking about Ohtani in the previous video. And now he gonna double speak about what the fuck if I offended any community. Niggas over here like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You've been disrespecting us.
And Kwame Brown Bus Life is a thing now. A whole movement. Because of you, nigga. And you sitting here talking about if I ever offended anybody. Yes, you offended niggas. And you still didn't apologize to niggas. In fact, you doubled down on Kwame Brown and made a video to him. I didn't want to have to do this. And it only showed 3 minutes of blooper clips of him.
Of a 12-year career.
Like 13-year career. Like no one else has bloopers. Like LeBron don't have bloopers. Or Kyrie don't have bloopers. Or Kevin Durant don't have bloopers. Yeah. Or Steph don't have bloopers. Or Michael Jordan don't have fucking bloopers. How is that your argument? You ain't apologized to him yet.
It's a clown. A fucking clown.
Unfortunately, that man's mother can't come see about you because she's passed away. But I'm sure if she was here, she'd want to come see about your fucked up tape line having ass.
That's right.
So I don't understand how niggas let him I'm not saying niggas because I know niggas ain't let him slide with this bullshit as apology. But I understand how other communities let this nigga slide on this shit, seeing that we ain't get the apology yet from this nigga. And I don't give a fuck if he is a part of the community. If you disrespect the community, nigga, especially if you in it. if you in it, you need to apologize more. You need to do more. The fact that he in our community and he disrespect our community, and that's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
We fight for the wrong shit. We go to war over dumb shit. We go to war over shit like, I want more justice for da-da-da-da. It's like you asking the same people who take the justice from you
to give you more justice. To give you more justice.
Are you? Does that make any fucking sense to you?
Nope.
If the people who are killing you, why would you ask the killer
not to kill you?
To not kill.
That's right.
That doesn't make any sense to me. That's what niggas will fight for. Niggas will fight for dumb shit like that. It's like, no, the reason why he gave this apology is because the Asian community is organized.
Yep.
That's why the Asian community got this apology.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be very clear. Stephen A. Smith is apologizing because they're organized.
That's right.
If the Asian community was as fractured,
as we were,
as discombobulated, as confused, as broken as we are, he wouldn't have said anything like that.
He wouldn't have said shit.
He would have held his nuts because White Zaddy would have had the other finger up his ass and been like, go ahead. And Puppet Master would have been at it. And Stephen A. would have got on First Take and doubled down on what the fuck he said.
Dare I say he'd have said some real racist shit like, damn, Japs don't play baseball.
Right.
Some real racist shit. He'd have played some real shit.
The nigga already said baseball is played here in America. Like there's no other fucking league in any other place
that
in the
can compete to what America does here.
But because Stephen A. was on ESPN for years going after Kwame Brown, because Stephen A. could go after Kobe and Kevin Durant and Steph and Kyrie and other players with impunity at ESPN.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's that. And we didn't as a community, we didn't go to bat for those brothers.
And we didn't check him at all.
Some of us did, but a lot of us didn't. Most of us didn't. Because we're not organized. And so that shit slid. That's it. That's it. And he got emboldened by that. He built a career off of that. He built a career off of saying certain things to certain people. And then when it came to other players in other leagues, it was a different story. Or even in the same league, it was a different story.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of shit, man, that Stephen A. does, and you can hear the corporate undertones in it. If you listen carefully, Stephen A. Smith is a fucking mouthpiece. He ain't even a man anymore. He is a mouthpiece to the corporation. They didn't think about this, my nigga. What if that was a white man that said that shit? That nigga be fired. What if it was a white woman that said that shit?
They'd be in a fucking uproar for sure. They'd be in an uproar for like you said, the organized Asian community would have came for his fucking head.
Stephen A. Smith said all kind of wild shit. How he still got a job. In fact, how he make more money now than he did back then saying wild shit. Because he is pushing their agenda. And then when somebody get backlash, or when he get backlash for it, they put him out there and say, okay, you're going to apologize, but you're going to take all the blame. And we're not going to fire you.
Yep. We'll let you keep making the coins that
we know you're going to push the agenda.
Yeah.
Because we know you're a good little boy.
Damn.
And that's what the fuck you going to do.
Damn.
This apology disingenuous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like I said, bro, it's nothing to me, bro.
Well, that's what Stephen A. wanted to apologize. He said what he said because baseball's only played in America. It's America's pastime, only played in America, and the face of it should be an American. And anybody that comes and plays in the MLB should speak American.
I'm gonna end this shit like this. Stephen A. Smith is the fucking enemy of the people.
Yeah,
plain and simple. He is the enemy.
I concur.
And this ain't really got nothing to do with the Asian community. They came, they went to bat You know, no pun intended, obviously.
I was ready to say,
they went to bat for Ohtani. You know what I'm saying? They when shit was going down, they stood there. No, we ain't having this shit.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Nope. We want our apology right now. We'll shut shit down.
That's right.
And that's exactly what the fuck they did. We need to be like that. We need to start doing that shit for our brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? We need to start doing shit like that for Maria Taylor. We need to start doing shit like that for Malika Andrews. We need to start doing shit like that for Kwame Brown. We need to start doing shit like that for Kevin Durant, for Kyrie. You know what I mean? We need to start doing shit like that against these fucking puppets, these corporate tools that keep fucking with us, and then they get away with this shit. And
every time,
for some odd reason, they get impunity, and they get away with the shit with impunity, and then they get more money off of it. They get more fame off of this shit. So no, we need to start coming together. We need to start getting organized and tell ESPN like, oh, y'all not gonna keep fucking with us like this. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just absolutely not gonna happen.
So at the end of the day, man, Stephen A. Smith is an entire fucking coon.
But we knew that already.
But that's nothing not new. The worst part of him. The worst part of him is that he's an entire fucking corporate lapdog. That's the worst part about him. Because that part, the coon part, is just the embarrassing part that he embarrasses our community by being a coon. He does actual real damage to our community by being a corporate piece of shit puppet that he is. That is the damaging part. That's the dangerous part, because he pushes the agenda for these companies that obviously don't give a fuck about our community. Or obviously.
Him. Or him as a person. So
I mean, I don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about him as a person. If they want to, if he want to keep continuing to take the corporate dick, then let him take it. That's on him. If he want to keep pleasing his white masters, his white zaddies, let him keep pleasing them. That's on him. But you're not gonna fucking keep throwing shots and doing damage to our fucking community, bro. Like, it's not gonna keep happening. So, I mean, that's it. The apology meant nothing to me.
Yeah.
One, it wasn't towards our community. It should have been an apology towards our community a long time ago. And two, he wasn't sincere about the apology. They made him do that shit. I promise you.
Yeah, it was the pressure. Like I said, you know, Asians get shit done. They get shit popped.
The fact, if Asian community, if I was y'all, I wouldn't even accept this shit. I'd be like, nah, no, thank you. We want Stephen their job.
Yeah.
You want them to fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, you got anything else you want to say about that?
No, that's pretty much it.
Let's wrap this shit up then, man. Good motherfucking good victory.
Good victory, guys. Good victory.
Fuck you, Stephen A.
Good victory.
Fuck you, nigga. And what? What that nigga Kwame said? Why was you at them colleges, nigga?
Yeah.
Why was you at them high schools, nigga? Answer those questions, nigga. Fuck Ohtani, nigga. Why did you go after Kwame Brown so fucking hard, nigga? That's a real question, nigga. Why do you push this shit that you push? Why do you talk about black athletes the way you talk about black athletes, but every other athlete gets grace and shit?
That's right. You know, I understand. You know, it's hard.
And then you try to come at Ohtani. The Asian community wasn't having that shit.
The Asian community was like,
talk about this man Nito. Him having an interpreter brings this shit that makes it even worse. It's like,
it's hurting the game of baseball.
It's not hurting the game of baseball. Baseball been hurting because it's boring as fuck. But a nigga like Stephen A. Smith is a corporate tool. And again, I understand it on a corporate part. Understanding the corporate dynamic of the shit. But you can't speak corporation all the time, because then you're not human, my nigga. Corporations don't have feelings, don't have context. They don't understand context. They speak in one motherfucking language, in one language only, nigga. Money. What is the bottom line? Did we win or lose? If that's it, nigga, that's a corporation's main motherfucking goal. If it's for a profit anyway. And you just a lapdog for it. So, nigga, fuck you. Fuck what you stand for, nigga, because it ain't us for sure, nigga. You don't stand for us, nigga. Never want to hear you say no fuck shit like
that's
that.
That's the truth.
Fuck you, nigga.
That's
fuck
the truth.
What you stand for, nigga. Fuck ESPN, nigga. Fuck MLB, nigga. How about that?
How about that?
How about that, nigga?
How about that?
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, Stephen A. Smith. Go please your white zaddy some more. Nigga, I'm done. Let's get the fuck up out of here, nigga. Hey, y'all already know the vibes. Get at us on social media, nigga.
We can have the conversation.
224 podcast.
Yes.
At THE224 POD.
CAST.
Also, nigga.
Yes.
On every streaming platform, nigga.
That there
Apple
is.
Podcast.
We're there.
Spotify.
That's correct.
Google.
Yes.
iHeart.
Affirmative.
Pandora.
Good look.
SoundCloud.
Listen up.
Podbean.
We're there.
Podcast Addict.
All that too.
Get at us. We're
Please,
on there.
listen and
At
follow.
The 224 Podcast. The same goddamn thing.
Same moniker all across the board.
Easy for y'all, man.
That's cool. Absolutely.
We love the support.
Thank you guys.
Y'all
We really
already know what
appreciate
time
you.
it is.
Everybody.
Keep thinking it's not illegal yet. Shout out to Dr. Eddie Griffin.
Speak.
Y'all niggas need to keep thinking. You heard the nigga what the nigga said when he was speaking about Ohtani. You heard him.
Yep, you heard
Nigga
it.
said
You
in
heard
one
it.
instance, nigga was like, we lack the MLB lack diversity, but then in the same motherfucking breath, he was like, but you know, the face of the league should be either Mike Trout or Bryce Harper. Fuck out of here with your coon ass, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. But y'all already know the vibe. We love the community, man. We love y'all, man. Keep this shit growing. We gonna keep this shit growing.
Of course.
We love y'all niggas.
We love
man.
everybody.
For real.
We appreciate
Man,
you.
I listen. We've been doing this shit since November, since the election. That was the first episode.
I think
after
so.
the election,
I think so.
bro. I understand why. I understand how hard it is. I understand like the grind of this show. Oh my God, it's a fucking grind. But God damn it, I got the bug now, nigga. I love making motherfucking content, nigga. I love this shit. So and I love the community, man. We want to make positive motherfucking content. We don't want to feed the community bullshit that said we have enough of it. We have too much of it. In fact, we want to give the community something positive, man, because we need that shit. Our children need that shit. We cannot move forward to get to the places that we want to get to if we don't start changing some of this shit. So, the community, love you motherfuckers. There's only a little bit of it so far, but we growing.
We
love y'all, man.
Steps, baby steps.
Keep listening, keep imbibing, keep thinking. With that being said, I'm Jay.
I'm Tyson.
The 224 Podcast.
Peace.
Peace.
We out.